Hey guys, welcome back to One All's Pub. This is just going to be a very quick VR to Fort Worth Glock Guy, or FWGlockGuy as his channel reads. He's got a video out asking what your sharpest knife is and what your favorite steel is, blade steel is. I'll put his channel info here. Subscribe to him. He's got a great channel. Seems to be a really neat guy. I've had a little bit of back and forth with him. So shout out to him. Great channel. Anyway, I can't really pick my sharpest knife. These are kind of my 5 sharpest at the moment. As you know from watching my channel, I use the Wicked Edge, and once you spend enough time using the Wicked Edge and you put the time and the effort into kind of learn the system and whatnot, it kind of gets to the point where it's idiot proof. I mean, you just about can't not get to a sharp knife eventually if you stick with it long enough on any given blade. Some are easier to sharpen than others, but if you put the time in, you'll get it sharp. You know, you may get varying degrees of polish on it. You may get an uneven bevel here or there because you didn't have it set right or whatever. You know, all those things. But you will get to an edge if you stick with it. So these are kind of my 5 sharpest. I pulled out some phone book paper, did it, and they all kind of came out even. Of course, we got the Benchmade 940. I think this one's 18 degrees per side. Very sharp. Para 2, I think this one is 15 or 16 degrees per side. I don't remember now. But very thin behind the edge and very sharp. The Hinderer, this is the Warncliffe, fresh off my off the Wicked Edge, and it's a couple weeks ago or last week or a week and a half ago, whenever it was, I touched this guy up, and I think I did this one 18 degrees per side. Yeah, 18, and blazing sharp. And of course the Sabenza, my large 21 in Singo. 17 degrees per side on this guy, and also and very thin behind the edge. Very good paper cutter. Very sharp. And lastly, although it's not, I don't mean that in any way, it's not necessarily last. Well, in this company, yes, it is last and least, but still a great knife. Spyderco Persistence Chinese 8CR13 MOV. Yes, it may not hold its edge, but man, when you get it sharp, it is blazing sharp. And this particular one, I think, is at 18 degrees. I think, but at any rate, I haven't really done anything with this since I sharpened it, so it's just blazing sharp still, and it is a great little slicer too. And this is actually the special edition, the blue one. A buddy of mine has the black one, so we swap scales. I think I mentioned that in a previous video. So cool look though, huh? Anyway, that's kind of my sharpest knife. Take your pick. They're all really sharp, so I can't pick. Like I said, I tested. Blade steel, favorite? Man, that's a tough question too. If you went by the number of blades I have in a given steel, you would think it would be 8CR13 MOE because I have more knives in that than any other knife, but clearly that's not my favorite steel. I've really become a fan of S35 VN. It holds a good edge. It's relatively easy to sharpen. Hinderers is harder to sharpen because they run it a little harder than Chris Reeve. I have an easier time getting this one sharp. That said, I think this one holds the edge a little better, so you know, it's a little bit of a trade-off. Really like that. It's nice, durable steel. You know, it's got good toughness. Of course, S30V, I'm a big fan of that. And on this also S30V. What I don't have in this list, but which is another real good favorite of mine, is CTS-XHP. That one I really like a lot. That might be my favorite. If I was put on the carpet to say what's your favorite, it might be that. But tough to say. I have a lot of knives in S35 VN, and I've had a lot of good luck with it. I know that's kind of a controversial steel and has some, you know, if you do YouTube searching, you will find some less than complimentary videos on that. But just for getting aside from all of the, you know, YouTube opinions one way or the other, just as a user steel, as putting that in your pocket and using it and cutting with it and making it into a all-around steel, EDC steel, it's pretty dang good. So I like that a lot. XHP, I don't know. I honestly can't pick, so this isn't much of a VR, I guess. Sorry, Fort Worth Glock Guy. I don't really have a good answer for it. I gave you 5 knives instead of 1, and I'm at least into 2 or 3 steels here that are my favorite. Such is the nature of being a knife nut. Oh well. Anyway, that's One All's 2 cents or 5 cents or whatever. Keep the change. Sláinte.